Hello, Satinel. Hello everyone. How are you doing today? Welcome to stream number 6 of Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Hi, how are you? How are you doing today? You're okay. How am I? I'm okay. I'm doing well. A little bit tired. So if I suddenly stop responding, that means either I fell asleep or my stream crashed. So either my stream crashed or I crashed. So keep an eye out for that. But no, we should be fine. So when we left off yesterday, if you ever go silent, I'll go to bed. Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for staying up, by the way. So yesterday we had just finished visiting what's his face's house, where he was perfectly fine, but his girlfriend, who he's obviously trying to kill, was feeling sick, and Jasmine, who had the tea, was also feeling sick, tea and cake. And we're on the way to to the former owner's house now, right? Something like that. Jasmine, are you really okay? If you're too sick to drive, she does look too sick to drive. I said I'm fine. Anyway, what do we need to check on again? Looking for info about Nishitani-san, the box's previous owner. That might lead to the village where the box came from. Going there might help us lift your curse and also Rina-san's curse. Right? Slow down, Sammy. We don't know if it's a village. Besides, when we checked yesterday, it didn't post. Literally, when we checked yesterday in real life, it didn't post say the previous owner went missing. So we did sit through this conversation yesterday. Then we went to the start of the social media section, and then the save icon came up. But now when we loaded the game, we came back here. I've noticed this over the past couple of days as well. Right, it's kind of strange. Like the save sometimes, certain times when we save a thing, it doesn't actually save that scene. It reverts to the save before the last save. Not sure why. Anyway, well, let's still do what we can. I'll do my absolute best searching for info on Nishitani-san. But the one time we needed it to work, though, it didn't work that way. When we missed a couple of things back at the haunted apartment. Hey, you're getting really good at this. But that might be because I had passed 2 saves since then. Also, yes, others fight. I might have hit 2 saves there. And then it just rolled back to 1 to the first of the saves after the part we missed. Do me a favor and look into the box's curse too. Understood. It's me. See this save. It's me, Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter. I buy your hidden treasures at top prices. I can come check on any items of your interest, from antiques to family heirlooms. Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter. This is Nishitani-san, the previous owner. Looks like it. He travels out to buy people's unwanted items. So, did he really go missing? I'm curious about that too. We should look into it. A lot of people seem to be interested in Nishi-chan. You better be okay, Nishitani. Prove that this curse can be broken. If they're in good condition, we also buy old magazines, clothes, and sometimes even food products. You can really go and buy that many different kinds of items. It's like a thrift shop. They stock all kinds of things. My family runs a toy store that's closing down. There's a lot of dead stock. Oh no. So it'd be great if you could come by. Dead stock, like zombies. It's just items still in the original packaging that didn't sell. Dead on the shelves, so dead stock. We sure can. There's bound to be treasure somewhere in all that dead stock. I'll DM you. There can be treasure found in old toys. If it's really rare, it could sell for a lot. What's he doing with the treasure that he buys? Selling overseas, maybe? Right, so they have to be sold somewhere. There are probably companies that buy them. Are you okay? Don't force yourself to talk. Now, if I don't keep talking, my mind will get all foggy. Jasmine, please drive the car. Depending on the items, we sell them to companies in bulk or sell them online. Online shopping. Do you think he has a website? I bet he's just using some online marketplace site. Looks like a pain. Went all the way to Tohoku today but came back with nothing. And we had to pay for all that travel. Guess that's how it is when you go out to the sticks. The sticks? Wow, customers outside the city school reading this. Rude guy. This guy's attitude takes a dark turn sometimes. Probably gets a lot of complaints. With that attitude, customers will get upset. There must be bad reviews. We can get more info from there. Maybe there is a word in this post that stands out. Come on, Azami, don't backseat me so hard. Obviously the word is flashing. Japanese games for some reason don't like to trust their players. They treat the players like they're stupid. Ah, there is one. Your radar is super accurate, Jasmine. I got you. Alright. 1 keyword, 2 keywords. Nishi-chan. Complains. Nishi-chan complains. When my relatives in a country called Nishi-chan the treasure hunter, he bought their antiques at criminally low prices. Should I file a complaint? Isn't that a little harsh? If both sides agreed to a transaction, what's done is done. I heard he's very selective about what he'll buy. Selective about what he'll buy? Maybe he doesn't buy certain kinds of items. I heard from a local friend that he lowballs aggressively for people living in the countryside. What? He seems really aggressive with his business. He doesn't exactly look like the nicest salesman. I heard he stormed into a temple and demanded to buy historical Buddhist paintings for unbelievably low prices. Looks like he's asking for divine punishment. A historical Buddhist painting? Maybe that does call for divine punishment. Buddhism doesn't deal in punishment, it's more about karma. But forcing your way into a temple? That is pretty extreme. Nishi-chan has quite the reputation. You reap what you sow. I bet finding that weird box is all part of it. Does that mean he was cursed because he did bad things? What goes around comes around. That's karma. And someone mentioned the box too. You should probably look into that. There's a reaction. Looks like a lot of people are interested. I'll look into the weird box. Please do. Complaints weird box. Nishi-chan weird box. Oh. What about just weird box? Your chance at one of Nishi-chan's treasures. I found the rumored weird box in the warehouse of a village estate. Have a look at this design. What craftsmanship! And he touched the box, obviously. The Kotoribaka in a village estate? So that's where he got it, but which village? An antique? What a spectacular design. This will sell for a lot. Do you think it's valuable? Who knows? It's true the design is unique. That box I just posted about actually comes with a terrible legend. It should have historical value too. A terrible legend? When he got the box, he must have heard the story in the village. I see, so the box came with some lore. Wait, Nishi-chan, don't you get cursed if you have the box? Cursed? Of course one would think that. He felt it firsthand. The weird box in question is now up for sale on Flea Market. No haggling the price, lol. Is it okay to sell a cursed box? Well, it's not a product that violates the law or anything. The box that took on an entire clan has been a hot topic lately, but isn't that way too expensive? I don't see anyone considering taking the plunge. Doesn't seem like anyone's gonna buy it. Yeah, They have to be the kind of thing someone's really into. Due to ill health, I will not be taking purchase requests at this time. Please wait until further notice. Ill health? Which means the curse was taking effect by the time he started to post about it. Nishi-chan isn't feeling well? Could it be the curse at work? Yep. Does that mean Nishitani-san was cursed? Ah man, I bet that's what happened. What did you get yourself into, Nishi-chan? That's a snake-like creature with a geometric pattern in the photo. You guys can see it too, right? Wait, what? A snake? What does it mean? Do you see it, Jasmine? Rina-san said something about seeing a snake too. Nothing in the picture, at least to me. Does that mean Nishi-chan saw something there? This is looking grim. The groundwork for a death is all here. The curse that struck Nishitani. Nishi-chan, are you okay? There's nothing in the photo, OMG. There isn't anything in the photo, right? Nope. Oh man, he must be on something weird, or that box is the real deal. I bet it's a letter. Hey, worried? He did post a lot. Come on, is this for real? Nishi-chan hasn't posted anything since, is he okay? It's already been a week since that scary post. Which means it's been a week since he saw something in his room? Yeah, this seems bad. He can't be contacted. He's gone missing, Gone missing? Let's hope he's alive. I'm more worried about you, Jasmine. Stop. Do you guys really think it's the box? I thought that village was built for worship purposes. Wasn't there a place like that? Sugisawa village or something? What is this Sugisawa village? Sammy, have you not seen the news? It's super famous as a village-type urban myth. Have you seen the news? I don't know. Yeah, sign up. Kotori Bako. Have you heard about the cursed box known as the Kotori Bako? It bears a curse so powerful it can annihilate your entire bloodline. Only the most hateful of beings could conceive such awfulness. I can tell this curse was born from a deep-seated grudge. It will afflict women and children until the family is no more. Such is the curse's hatred that even an unrelated woman or child will be affected if they draw near the box. Draw? By the way, do you know what's inside the Kotori Bako? I heard it was a child's finger. The more fingers in a box, the stronger the curse becomes. You don't want to fawn over this thing. Is fawn the pun? It's much too dangerous, even as old and sealed up as it is now. It'll get you even if you do nothing wrong. Keep that thing far away from me. Draw near as in approach rather than doodle. Draw near the box, okay. Good point. And fawn is the pun here, right? Fawn's a baby doll, right? A baby deer. Sugisawa village. That's what you call that. Yeah. Are you familiar with Sugisawa village? It's an urban myth that got popular after it was featured on TV. Once you enter this village, you can never leave. It was supposedly located somewhere in Aomori Prefecture before it disappeared from the map. People say that a young man in the village was suddenly possessed and attacked the other villagers with an axe. He slaughtered everyone in the village before committing suicide. Sugisawa's village population was annihilated, and maybe what happened there causes the village to hunger for more victims. Don't go looking for it, or you may discover to your despair that it's found you instead. You can check in, but you can't check out, so watch where you walk. Sure. He really got the artifact from the village? He took something that he really shouldn't have. Oh man, even in this scene she looks so downtrodden, dilapidated, sick. I'm pretty sure Nishitani-san found the box in the village. I wonder if someone in the village made the box? Or did they bring it over from somewhere else? Homemade or brought in? Long as we find out how the box came to be, we'll know what to do. Heck, heck, cough, cough. Are you okay? Hahaha, not doing great. Phew, we've arrived at Nishitani's place. Let's go see if he's here. No, Jasmine, go sleep. Go rest in the car. Hello, excuse me. The door's open. Nishitani-san, please answer the door. Oh no, I hope he isn't dead or anything. Who are you? I'm from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We need to talk to you. The box is about the box. My brain's starting to shut off. I'll handle this, Jasmine. I'll ask about where the village is so we can undo the curse. Yeah, good idea. Oh, also, push the Nishitani guy for info on why he tried to curse Mr. Beauty. Cough cough, hack hack. But please take it easy, get some rest. I'll be sure to ask about that. Take it easy, get some rest, but also I'm gonna talk to you. I got this, Jasmine, please get some rest. I'm relying on you. I guess a break here and there, cough cough. Are you alright? Obviously not. Jasmine, are you alright? Sammy, kinda. Real question for you. Of course, yes, I agree. You don't see a snake like what was on the box wrapped around my leg or anything? Oh. I have a kind of weird question for you. A snake? Not that I can see. Do you mean you're seeing something like that? Nah, no way, just playing with you. Rika. Jasmine saying something similar to Rina-san. And so did Nishitani-san online. Maybe Nishitani-san sees a snake too? Observe. Boxes packed up with packing tape. Are these sold products that they're about to send out? Nishitani-san's packing is heavy-handed, technically speaking, but crude overall. Empty cans and bottles of beer and booze on the floor. Is the curse making him do this? Or was he like this anyway? So unhealthy. There's an empty space just here. And tons of dead bugs scattered around. Gross. So there's poison on the box itself, right? That's the actual thing. Observe. Bookshelves, mostly full of manga. I wonder if these books are valuable too. Observe. A ton of boxes here too. I wonder what's inside. Old toys. They cost more if the box is there too, I heard. This room is full of cardboard boxes. Just like Mr. Beauty's place. I guess that's what it's like to be a treasure hunter. A shadow of a man holding a box. Is this Nishitani-san? Must be a trace from when he brought in the box from somewhere. The box head is quite smaller than the red box. And also a decorative scroll. The red box must have been here before. I knew it. Strange shadows around the box. Maybe there's some traces that hint at the nature of the box. Huh? Closer. A square imprint in the dust with dead bugs around it. It's the same as Mr. Beauty's place. The red box was here before. Found a clue. The box was here. Obviously the box was here. A creepy looking shadow. Looks similar to the one I saw at Mr. Beauty's place. I wonder what it is. Sorry for the sudden visit. We're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. We're looking into that box. Box. that box. I'll tell you everything. Our divinity agrees. I should. Could you please tell us anything you know about the box? The box? The box, yeah. It's sacred for sure. Look at his eyes, my god. Those patterns, those are truly divine. Divine as in gods? Those patterns? To know about the box's curse. Are you cursed as well? It isn't a curse. A blessing it is. Or is it a curse? Curses are scary. Didn't you send to Mayusaki-san to curse him? One touch and you're done. Did Beauty touch it too? Yes. Then we're done. Just as planned. One touch and you're done. Then you did send it to curse Mr. Beauty. The book told me to. The book? Which book? Where did you get a box from? Just the address or village name will do. Box? Village? Oh yes, that village. Yes, the village. Tell us where it is. The box? Which box? Village? This isn't going anywhere. Maybe we need something to help him talk. Ishitani-san, do you see any snakes around? Like the patterns on the box? Snakes? Box pattern? Why yes! On the walls and floors and everywhere. The pattern from the box, the sign of divinity, comes inside and eats my guts. You will feast my heart next. Such a blessing. Nishitani-san, are you okay? Your heart is next, what do you mean? Next, as in, if they eat your heart, you'll be doomed. The book, that book. Which book? Acne Cursing 101. Acne Cursing. Acne Cursing 101. Volume 1? Must be it, but wow, the title. What is the title? It's the complete. I'm guessing this is cursing. Complete cursing manual. The author is Tsutomu Kisaragi again. And this is a signed copy too. Is Nishitani-san a fan of his? You know, our director is going to turn out to become Tsutomu Kisaragi, right? The author, sorry, the director is definitely Kisaragi, or definitely has a good chance that he's actually Kisaragi faking his death and then coming to do this in order to chase down something or other. Anyway, we need to figure out the curse first. Diving in. Lifting curses. There we go. Curses are hazardous. You can mention them, look at them, hear them, or touch them. Once you've touched a curse, you'll never be entirely the same again. It's that long COVID. If the curse was born from hatred, from strong negative emotions towards others, it cannot truly be lifted. We talk about low expectations. Isn't that something you could do? Types of curses. Might have something helpful. Curses cause a variety of symptoms. In descending order of bestowing cost. Instant death curses, progressing curses, temporary curses. What about other curses? Other kinds of curses? Successing which of the three categories may match the symptoms will help you narrow down the possible curse. That's very helpful info. Rina-san and Jasmine's symptoms like they're from a progressing curse. That means they're gonna get worse, and there's no mention of a cure. Ah. The box. What happened to Beauty? If it's cursed, I'll drink to that. So that is not actually the thing I'm supposed to give him. Have I actually observed these? This room is full of cardboard boxes. Yeah, okay, I guess I have. But the only person left to do is... No, that's not true. I still have a couple of things to do. Jasmine, are you really okay? Yeah, still hanging in there. Nishitani-san might have imbued the red box with a curse after reading some kind of book. But then... How does that work? Because... He bought the box, unless the village thing, unless the village part was a lie to begin with. You don't need to impart a curse on it, it was already cursed. What a jerk. So this is his fault too, eh? Curve. But his answers are all over the place. I'll try to catch any hints he may have. Hey, the box, yes. She's definitely wrong, yeah. I mean, that's true. Let's add these two. I should write down notes on Nishitani-san. Nishitani-san was the previous owner of the red box before Mayusaki-san. He said something really scary. What did he say the snake will be eating soon? His pet snake's food. Yep, he needed to feed his pet snake, so offered it his own. Wait, it was something you shouldn't really be feeding anybody. Let me rethink this. His hidden stash of potato snacks. Potato snacks? I love them too. So I'd go potatoes if someone ate my stash. No, wait, that's not what he said. Let's think this over again. His heart. His heart is going to be eaten. Too scary. How much of this is even true? Oh no, Jasmine's here now. She accidentally touched the red box. This guy. I wonder why he's here. Gather clues on the curve. Let's think things over for a bit. The curse Jasmine and Rina-san are suffering from? How could we undo it? The answer isn't always straightforward. But we must do something fast. Let us focus a bit more on the do something part. There was a book that Nishitani-san consulted about curses. What did it say? That there are several categories of curses and the symptoms differ. As far as symptoms go, no one has died yet, right? Yes, so it's probably a progressing curse. If you read that far, then you should have seen it. That book should have offered some form of hope. Hope in that book? Trying to remember. If the curse was born of hatred towards someone specific, it cannot be lifted. Sounds pretty hopeless. Isn't there anything we can do for people who've been cursed? I should reread the quotes from the book that I noted in my journal. Well, I know the answer is if the person who touched the curse isn't... No, if the reason for the curse isn't someone's hatred, it may be possible to lift the curse. So, to do something wrongly if the snake from the curse isn't about eating hearts. We possibly just observe, yes. If the snake from the curse isn't about eating hearts, it may be possible to just observe. No, it doesn't feel right. Is it hopeless? There's no way to save Jasmine? Please keep calm. Isn't that a guess from your end? We must correctly interpret the situation from specific elements among the clues you gathered. My imaginary center director sure has a good point. If the curse was born of hatred towards someone specific, it cannot be lifted. So it's possible to interpret this code as a sign of hope. We can't give up. We need to save Jasmine. Let's think this over one more time. If the reason for the curse isn't... No. If the person who... reason for the curse isn't... Is it reason or is it person who touched? If the person who touched the curse isn't... Like, this is obviously this. This should be correct, right? But then none of the answers actually grammatically make sense. It should be reason for the curse. If the reason for the curse isn't someone's hatred, it may be possible to lift the curse. If the reason for the curse isn't someone's hatred, it may be possible to lift the curse. Yes, that's definitely a possibility. So as long as the curse from the box wasn't born of hatred towards someone, it's possible to do something about it. To find out what's causing the curse, we need to determine where and why the box was made. Find clues leading to the village. Nishitani-san, what did you bring back from the village? Hey, I brought back a lot. Not enough wrapping paper though, too far out there to buy anything. Look all over the house, hehe. Grabbed the calendar off the wall without asking. A calendar? Are you sure they were okay with this? He had issues even before this curse, it seems. Their fault for not having wrapping paper ready, right? Wrong. Jasmine, are you really okay? Yeah, I'm still hanging in there. Jasmine, are you okay? Looks like we do have hope. For real? Wasn't that hopeless before? That's true. We didn't really share this part with her. We'll get to the root of this curse, I promise. Yeah, cool. Can't wait for... Look closer. Were any of these things brought home with the red box? A large pile of clothing, maybe secondhand? They have that unique smell. Look even closer. Fragments of leaves, maybe tea or some kind of spice? Laurel, was it? Look even... How many look even closer are there? Look closer, look even closer, look even closer. A decorative scroll in a plain box of foxglove wood. The scroll itself is in surprisingly good condition. Could this be an antique ink wash painting or something? Let's take a look. A painting of a box with strange patterns coming from it. Is this? I'm pretty sure this was brought here from the village with a red box. And that's about it. Would Nishitani-san remember anything about this decorative scroll? Look closely. Something brought here with the box. Searching. What's this? An old sign? Guess you can find collectors for almost anything. Look even closer. A wooden box. Isn't this a small box I saw through the glasses? The small box brought here the red box from the village. Is this box safe? I don't see anything written on it. Fingers crossed this isn't a curse box too. Open. Bad end. Scary, but here goes. Nope, empty. It reads T-ball on the back of the box. Is he keeping the T-ball somewhere else? I wonder if Nishitani-san will tell us. So it was the T after all. I guess I was originally right. The box, what happened to be? Oh yeah, we've seen that. About the decorative scroll. Do you remember seeing the painting on the scroll? The box, it slithers out from the box. Where did you find this? The old warehouse in the village, big house. Big house. It was with the box? So the scroll was brought back from the village with the red box. The village head was killed by that thing. And the one before, the Tajima family all died to it. Tajima family all killed. So the box's curse was in effect even before Nishitani-san became its owner. The scroll was a warning. I warned him about the danger. This might have been a terrible legend that Mr. Beauty heard from Nishitani-san. Do you remember where you put the T-ball that was in the small box? T-ball? Whoops. The T-ball from the big house. The big house, so that ball was from the village too? That ball sold for a good sum. The bonus SM Beauty is complaint proof too. I'll get back to you about Mr. Beauty and complaint proof, but where's the ball now? Sold it. Need to send it. But I'm all out of paper wrap. I have tons of wrapping paper. Make a fortune once I send it. So he hasn't sent it yet, you should look for it. For the T-ball. The T-ball be here? Countless cans of low malt beer. It smells. Could this be it? Found the T-ball is tightly wrapped in wrapping paper. This must be the T-ball he brought back from the village. Hopefully I'm taking good care of it. I can still search for the T-ball. Tempted to open the boxes and search around. Yes, I'm opening these. I'll redo the wrapping later. Is it here or here? No? No. Why isn't the T-ball here? Has he already sent it off? Or do you need to send it but throw it away instead? This is silly, right? It's silly to have this scene and say those things after we've already found the T-ball in that other place. Also, it's silly to be able to find it twice. What? Nothing here. Oh. Let's think things over for a bit. Which village did Nishitani-san bring back the Kotori Bako from? We have the T-ball and decorated scroll here, but there's nothing written on either. Your plight more or less warrants my appearance. Imaginary Center Director groaning bolder and bolder. Nishitani-san brought home a T-ball and decorative scroll together with a red box. I did find those, but they didn't have anything written on them. Were those the only things he brought back? Seeing how confused Nishitani-san is currently, it may seem there is no way of determining the village of origin. But if you exhaustively explore all possibilities, kindly jog your memory again. Things Nishitani-san brought out home from the village were the T-ball and scroll. Was there anything else? Could it have clues leading to the village? Was there anything else that might have something about the village written on it? the box, the box. No, this is the wrapping paper that filled the box, right? Something like that. So the box. No, not necessarily. It's wrapped around. The wrapping paper that is wrapped around the box. So the box. How can I make this funny? The strings that the box. The strings that the box. The strings that box the box will be better, but then the box will actually be correct. The strings that the box. Good enough. The strings that the box. The T-ball that the decorative scroll shows. Not ringing any bells. Mr. Sami, you took a careful look at the items Nishitani-san brought back. Yeah, there still is something you can look into. I took a careful look at the boxes for the T-ball and scroll. Maybe we should recheck the journal. Might help us think things over again. The T-ball. The decorative scroll. Phil. The T-ball. Look at those faces. Ouch. This is brutal, man. They're so bad at like programming like the characters to fit properly. Not ringing any bells. Alright. The wrapping paper, the box. That filled the box. Sorry, not filled. Was wrapped around the box. It's wrapped around the box. Just putting spaces in the strings. Yeah, they had no idea how to deal with the period. The period at the end was what throws them off, right? So they had no idea how to deal with that. And it shows. Wait, that's wrong? Oh, no, not the box. It was wrapped around the bowl. T-ball. Good. The wrapping paper that is wrapped around the T-ball. The wrapping paper could be a clue. Nishitani-san said he'd look for wrapping paper for the T-ball and grab a calendar from the house. I hope it tells us something. I think we handed the T-ball to Nishitani-san. Show us the T-ball from earlier, please. This is important merchandise. You mess it up, you buy it. Rough cuff. Wrapping paper around the T-ball. Yes, it's a calendar for the village's liquor store. The address is listed too. Hirutsuka Village. We need to hit the Hirutsuka Village. Bye. Oh. So the Kotori Bako was from Hirutsuka Village? Nishitani-san, why did you take that box? Why? I couldn't take my eyes off when I first saw it. I realized I was holding it. Hehe. The box is at a whole new level from the fix I've ripped off so far. Oh. It's a real deal. Wow. Hehe. The Demon King is coming. No one will be safe. No one. Nishitani-san? Oh no, please. Nishitani-san, please answer me. Thank you for coming so fast. Another of Mayusaki's associates. What the hell is going on with that dude? Is there a problem? No, but... Will Nishitani-san be alright? He's not dead. It was probably a myocardial infarction, or something. Myocardial infarction, a heart attack. I see. Have a good day. Sure, thank you for your help. But now we really need to figure out the curse. Unless we do something, the same thing's gonna happen to Jasmine and Rina-san. It's from the director. Should that guy really be here? Are you alright, Mrs. Ami? Director-san. The box's curse put Nishitani-san in an ambulance. Yes, I saw everything. I'm keeping watch on Jasmine too. Oh, so he just implied that he can also follow Jasmine's like viewpoints and thoughts and all. Well, not thoughts, but he can see her. So those phone calls that she made were decidedly not public, not private. Sorry. I need to get to Hirotsuka village now. Good idea. Mrs. Ami, please don't head to Hirotsuka village. Okay. I will have Jasmine on standby and on watch at Mr. Mayusaki's place. And I'm pretty sure he's always doing it. Unless it's like, no, I feel like he would be. I would in his shoes. She is in no condition for long distance driving. And if they open the box before we figure out the curse, the damage may be irreversible. You'll be handling this investigation alone from here. Mrs. Ami, it is up to you whether we manage to save Jasmine. I already know the answer because of clairvoyance. But please, Cronin. Actually, no, I guess he doesn't have clairvoyance. No, he does. He does, right? Yeah. I will do what it takes to help Jasmine. Alright, then head to Hirotsuka village for taxi. And by the way, make sure the receipt reads Urban Myth, Dissolution Center. So, this must be Hirotsuka village. Ah, that might be one of the residents. Excuse me. Hello. I'm looking for the Tajima family residence. The Tajima estate? What exactly for? I won't stop you, but blame yourself if anything happens. Yes. So they introduced that scene and their character for just one brief scene, unless they're reusing it later. It's strange that they designed that specific landscape scene and the specific character for just one scene. They must be reusing them later again, right? Phew, at least I made it here. Good job, Azami. I feel so anxious without Jasmine. Never mind. It's from the director. It seems you've arrived. Hirotsuka village. Tajima family. Yes, made it here somehow. In a taxi. This has been on my mind since visiting Nishitani-san's place. The red box, which is likely a Kotori Bako. Its curse was affecting Nishitani-san, though he is an adult man. Whereas the curse supposedly only affects women and children. You're right, I remember too. Will I be okay? Indeed, it's concerning that you show no signs of being cursed. Of those who were near the box, you only two yet to be cursed are Mr. Mayusaki and you, Mrs. Ami. Seems there may be a condition for receiving the curse. I agree. And gender and age don't seem to be a factor. That's not true. Talking local might reveal something related. I suspect we'll find clues in the Tajima family home. Understood. Please be extra careful, Mrs. Ami. Hatakeyama, you there? Question mark. You from the Urban Something Center? Oh, yes, I am. Got a call from Maguria earlier. So you're researching cultural properties? Huh? Cultural properties? Oh yes, this is exactly right. It's about the cultural properties here. We were hoping to ask you about this home's history and things and look around if possible, yes? I see. My name is Hatakiyama. I've been placed in charge of maintaining this estate. The owners of this house, the Tajima family, already passed away around a decade ago. Nobody lives here now, so you can look around it freely. Let me know if you have any questions. I will, thank you. Would you just allow somebody you're supposed to be the caretaker of them? Would you just allow some random youngish girl dressed in a school uniform to go explore the home like this? Observe. Lots of nice dishware. Oh, are we inside the house now? I guess we are. I guess we are once we pass this border. They look pretty expensive. Some of these seem really fancy. There's an empty space here. Looks like a tea bowl might have been in this spot. Shocking. A series of photos of the dignified elderly. This must be the Tajima family's lineage. Did some of these people die from the boxer's curse, perhaps? I should ask Hatakiyama-san about that. Hi, Hatakiyama-san. I'll be here, so let me know if you have any questions. If you any questions. About you. Have you lived in this village and worked this job for a long time? Yes, been here a long time. Though I usually work on my farm. Ever since Shuzo Tajima passed away about 10 years ago, I've been in charge of maintaining this estate. I see. He must be the culprit. I heard that a distant relative of the Tajima family is living overseas. So they have the rights to this estate and belongings by inheritance. Not if I kill them first. So the things in this house are owned by those overseas relatives. How about the old warehouse in the back? The warehouse is supposed to be communal property owned by the village. May I ask you about the Tajima family? They were the village head of Hirutsuka village for a long time. The Tajimas are famous around here. They were a distinguished family in this village, but that came to an end with Shuzo-san's passing. Could you tell me about Shuzo Tajima? You're sounding more and more like a detective. Shuzo Tajima was his father's only son. To put it bluntly, he more or less lived off the Tajima family fortune. He never married and played around through his late years, and eventually lost his mind. He stopped showing up, so we came checking on him and found him dead in a warehouse, had a heart attack. He had a heart attack. Sorry to ask this all of a sudden, but there was a box with a pattern design which was probably in this house. The box? Are you really here to research cultural properties? I don't know where you heard that, but I refuse to talk about it. Let me guess, that man who came the other day, Nishitani, has been babbling away. Insolent thief. Nishitani-san came here and took away the box, didn't he? I told you I'm not going to talk about that. But you've basically just given yourself away, Asami. Doesn't seem like he'll say anything wrong. How can I get him to open up? About the photos of the Tajima family lineage displayed in the house. Yes, the rugged face on the far left. That's Rinzo Tajima, he was family head 2 generations ago. Made a fortune before the war through his trade business with South America. He was the powerful landlord of this entire area. I don't blame the landlord. I don't blame the translator. Both the house and old warehouse were built during his time. Loved drinking or short-tempered, so he had no small number of enemies. Then again, he's said to have lost his mind too for whatever reason, and died of a heart disease. Rinzo's son lost his mind and had heart problems too. His son Shujiro was the previous family head, and a stark contrast to his father Rinzo, kind-hearted and hardworking. But Shujiro passed away too from a heart disease at a young age. Next is Shujiro's son, Shuzo, Tajima family's only son who died around a decade ago. He was similar to his grandfather Rinzo, but he was a spoiled child, lost his mind, then had a heart attack. So 3 generations of Tajima family heads passed away from heart problems. Very sus. I'm surprised at... Oh, so he knows I'm an investigator now. I'm surprised at how young you are for an investigator. Pointed look. Observe. You only have 1 of 8 clues here. This seems to be a small altar shrine. The weird looking plant vines are entwined around it like snakes. Snakes? No way. Examine. So this is the old warehouse. Will it just open? Oh, it's locked. I should ask Hatake, my son. We should walk by the way we came first. A shadow carrying boxes and things? Probably Nishitani-san. So he did take the red box from this village. Judging from this shadow, it's safe to say that Nishitani-san was here. He has the red box and decorative scroll, but isn't carrying the small box with the T-bow. A shadowy figure, Nishitani-san perhaps? He seems to be looking around a lot. What is he doing? You know what he did. Look closer. Looking around pretty suspiciously, one of the T-bows is missing from the cupboard. Did Nishitani-san steal it? I wonder if Hatake-san knows about that. Interesting. I'm surprised that, oh yeah, that's the same one. Would you mind unlocking the old warehouse so I can take a look inside? No, that's off limits, not a place for strangers. Even us villagers avoid entering unless we really have to. Oh. Okay. I need to think of a way to convince him. About the tea bowl in a small box from the cupboard. The tea bowl? You know where it's gone to? Chances are Nishitani-san took it away without permission. I knew it was him. It's probably still at Nishitani-san's place, so you should be able to get it back. Glad to hear that. This estate and the belongings in it are property of distant relatives of the Tajima family. We'd be in trouble if anything got lost. Not that they'd know that the bowls were there. You just don't tell them. I promise we'll bring that tea bowl back, so please tell us about the red box. Okay. Please tell us about the red box again. Yes, the red box. It was made by the family head 2 generations ago, Rinzo Tajima. So they could curse someone? Curse someone? Who told you such nonsense? Oh, right. Wait. I thought he made the Kotoribaka. Huh? What? Hold on. Oh, she's saying that the box was made by him, but Azami thought he made the cursed box, I guess. Don't know what you mean by Kotoribako, but you could say it was a cursed box. So the curse did take effect. What happened to who? Many of the villagers lost their minds. Villagers lost their minds? What happened to them? They eventually died from illnesses of the heart. And this happened around my grandfather's time. They just died because of the box. That's the last time. Yeah. So the story about the box's curse was true. About Nishitani-san, grr, that thief, showed up offering to buy dormant treasures from us at good prices. I turned him down, but I kept pushing. So here it says he tried to buy it for good prices instead of bad ones. I told him the items in the house weren't for sale, and he went for the warehouse. I figured the stuff in there should be fine to let go. He took the red box, decorative scroll, and other things stored there. Hatakiyama-san, could you please open the warehouse? I won't take long, just a look. Neither me nor anyone else in the village go in that warehouse. We avoid even touching the warehouse key for fear of catching an unholy curse. An unholy curse? There's a small shrine in the courtyard. We keep the key there as a kind of divine item. If you want to look inside the warehouse, go ahead and take the key from there. The shrine in the courtyard. Noted, thank you. It's scary, but have to save Jasmine. The widow, humble as the keeper. I should write some notes on the people I met. Hatakiyama-san looks after the Tajima family home, which no longer has any residents. He was looking for something that was taken from a cupboard in the house. What was it? Acne Cursing 101. Yes, Hatakiyama-san needs it back to be able to curse someone he hates. No, he never said that. The book was probably Nishitani-san's from the past. From the start. Let me rethink this. A calendar. Yes, he's looking for the calendar that Nishitani-san took. No, wait, he wasn't specifically looking for that. It's probably not worth much anyway. Let me rethink this. A tea-ball. That's right, he's looking for the tea-ball that Nishitani-san took away. He seems worried. I should send it back to him later. So maybe there's one more slot here, and that's it. Thanks, Tagi. So the key is supposed to be in here. The vines are in the way. There it is, the key. Time to open up the warehouse. I wonder if the vines are in the way means that she touched the plant. And the plant is the one with the poison. This should do it. Click. Azami, did you just say click? You just clicked your tongue. Enter the old warehouse. Well. Oh, there's no lock that I can check anymore. Enter the old warehouse. Going in. Oh, there is a lock here. See? Technically, she said click, not the warehouse. Going in. Old warehouse. Phew, it's darker than I thought. Let's leave the door open. Yep, there should be enough light to see. Until Hatakiyama-san closes the door behind you and locks you in. If the cursed box was made here, maybe we can find out how to undo that curse. How to undo the curse. Let the investigation be... Huh? Wait, what? That was fast. No way, why? Hatakiyama-san? The door just closed. Please let me out. No way, no way. This can't be happening. Jasmine! Alright, I should call the director. No signal. Get a grip, Azami. You need to figure this out yourself. Jasmine is in much more danger. I need to find clues on the curse. Go, Azami. But go where? Is there another exit? Windows, back doors. I'll try feeling my way along the wall. There was red stuff here though. Don't want to feel that. Don't want to feel that. Nope. Is this a wall? Wait. Snakes? Is this the curse? Ah! What exactly is this? You are right, the door is completely shut. Hatakiyama-san! What the? So you weren't the one who closed the door. I warned you, you don't know what this warehouse can do to you. Tell me something, are there any snakes around my arm? I hope you haven't lost your mind already, I don't see anything. There's nothing, right? Either way, don't stay in here too long. Sorry to bother you, I'll look around just a bit longer. Back to the estate. Observe. Stacks of large boxes, many empty boxes too. Big enough for kids to hide in. What's inside? It's scary, but I don't see any warding or Fudas. I'm gonna open this and take a peek. It's empty, but there's a nice strong scent. Wonder what it is. Looks like the boxes here are all empty. I wonder what was in them. Must have been quite a lot in all. Observe. This shadow seems to be holding a big box. Nishitani-san probably, carrying a big box out. What could have been in the box? I should ask Hatakiyama-san about the content of these boxes. Observe. A big mortar and big pestle. Thin, shriveled branches or something laid out on a flat plate. They're basically making drugs here. These shriveled tin branches on a plate. Could they be human fingers? Alright. I don't think so, dear. No, they're actually dried plants, Pete. I should look at this thing first. Observe. An old table and marks on the wall in front of it. Something was displayed here before. Maybe a decorative scroll? Right, the scroll that Nishitani-san had. It was once on the wall here. Observe. A shadow of a box. Pretty sure it's a red box. Observe. This shadow is kind of weird. Who could it be? What are they doing in front of the table? Who could it be? Whoever's over here. These patterns are the same as the ones on the red box. I remember Nishitani-san saying that they were divine patterns or something. I should bring this up with Hatakiyama-san too. At this point, I'm reminded of like the apothecary anime, and how they had red paint that was poisonous. Remember that story? Although I think in this case it's more it's hinting that it's a herb, right? It's like they're making drugs or making some kind of poisonous berry thing. Phew, the fast time out the better. Enter the old warehouse. Going in? Back to the estate. I'm surprised at how young you are for investigator. The items Nishitani took from the warehouse. I believe Nishitani-san took away a large box from the warehouse. A large box? Oh yes, the box of tea. Said to be made by Rinzo 2 generations ago with a ton of tea leaves in it. This is funny because my sister brought back 4 bags of tea, 4 boxes of 4 big cans of tea from China when she came back, because a colleague gave it to her, and then she's been trying to give away the tea to us. So I took a box and I gave a box to Penny today. I gave that box to Penny today. I'm going to take another box to replace the one that I took, because the family doesn't really like the tea. I do like the tea from what I've tried of it. But yeah, it's funny because yeah, it's also red tea, so yeah. Anyway, tea leaves. Nishitani mentioned he'll be selling the tea to someone. That there's a guy who sells a lot of food and drinks as an internet business. Internet business? As in Mr. Beauty? Well, be careful when That would mean a miracle digestive beauty was tea found here? That reminds me, Mr. Beauty did say the red box was a bonus for all the delivery he received. Must have been when he received the delivery for the tea from this village. About the patterns drawn inside the warehouse. Ah, those patterns. They're said to have been drawn by Rinzo Tajima, family had 2 generations ago. Someone referred to them as divine patterns. I've heard from some of the elder villagers that it's more or less a tatarigami, a fickle deity. More or less? A tatarigami? Does that mean Rinzo-san drew the red box patterns as he was witnessing the tatarigami? You could say it was his last piece of work as he was dying from the tatarigami's curse. What was Rinzo-san doing in the warehouse? The old villagers say Rinzo was talking with those patterns. Talking with them? They speak? He stood in front of the table and talked for hours. Who knows what he might have been seeing? Right. Bye. Better pray before we go. Technically, we should check all these again. Now that we found out about Rinzo-san and him talking to the things. There's probably nothing here, but I have time to kill anyway. So this must be Rinzo. Ah, look, a new one. Is this Rinzo-san? Rinzo-san apparently stood in front of the desk and talked to the patterns. So this must be Rinzo-san then. There's something in his hand, a thick book or notebook. I should check around the table. Ah. Cool. Also, let's do this while we're here. Yeah. I guess I couldn't have left. I only had 6 of 8 clues anyway. Examine what's on the table. That book Rinzo-san's shadow was holding. Yes, this must be it. It looks like a diary of sorts. Notably quoted from the shaman I encountered in Southern America. The divine servant doth manifest as the riding serpent did. I return with the divine servant. Let's stop there for now. Manifest as a writhing serpent did? So this divine servant is in the estate? What? Guess I should have a look around. Read the other pages just in case. Anything else? Crush the fingers to powder, brew, and consume. Stop. Seriously? Fingers? Now witness the divine. So you need to brew the fingers and drink it to see those patterns. Hallucinations. Back to the estate. Hi. Rinso-san's diary described a way to see the divine. It mentioned severing fingers and putting them on display. Did Rinso-san do the unthinkable with actual human fingers? No, it's not what you think. He was probably referring to those vines you see there, the ones that you touched. Vines around the small shrine? Yes. Rinso-san used to cut the vines up, roast them, and brew them for tea. He showed me the results this once, and they did kind of look like fingers. That said, are those things even good as tea? I see, that makes sense. Oh my, I read fingers and thought. But anyway, is drinking the tea important here? Let's think things over for a bit. The patterns on the box are said to be divine. The people who have been cursed are seeing this pattern, which means, take a deep breath, Miss Azami. There was no mention of curses from Rinso-san, the person who made the box. Clues about the curse and about the divine are all mixed up, and I'm unsure what to make of them. I see, then let's go over what we've learned so far. First of all, who was it that mentioned seeing the divine patterns and snakes? Rina-san and Jasmine, and Nishitani-san and Rinso-san. Those 4 people who showed symptoms from the curse had something in common. Something in common between Rinso-san and the others? The divine patterns, how to see the snakes, something that those who got cursed had in common. What causes the curse is to have alcohol show up in hallucinations, and something sweet. Now, alcohol show up in hallucinations, brewed together. Now, brewed together is actually probably the correct answer, right? To have actually, what is the correct answer? To have fingers at the same time and something sweet, sure. To have fingers at the same time to have alcohol, fingers at the same time. But at the same time, it's actually the correct answer, right? Actually, no, to have... The answer is to have tea and snakes show up in hallucinations. So to have alcohol, fingers at the same time. To have alcohol, fingers at the same time? Doesn't feel right. Was there really something common between all those people? Rinso-san, who discovered a way to see the divine, and the ongoing case where people are being cursed by a box. Time separates the 2 groups, but it must be something that they all share. Maybe I should read back on what we noted in the journal. Might help us think this over again. I know, I want to put in alcohol though. Wait, are you actually saying that these 2 are correct? I thought it was a show up in snakes, man. No, but these 2 are not marked as red. To have alcohol and tea at the same time? To have fingers at the same time and something sweet. See, we didn't get this. Yeah, is it actually alcohol and something sweet? Obviously they had... But it's not alcohol though. Where's the alcohol? Aren't they brewing tea? The alcohol is in the tea. I guess so. What sweet thing did Rinzo have? Alcohol and something sweet at the same time. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. So I think earlier. See this. So it's alcohol and tea, right? But why alcohol? Where did the alcohol come from? Good. They have alcohol and tea at the same time. I get it. It's a combination of the two. The alcohol and the tea don't do anything separately. Drinking both at the same time is what triggers the curse's symptoms. But what? How? Why? Cut the vines up so they get the berries, roast them and brew them for tea. Yeah, this one is no good. Direct, at least, right, I don't get how they jump to that conclusion. What alcohol? How's it going? Director, I think I've solved this one. The true cause of the curse. Aha, your first dissolution, Miss Azami. You have come a long way indeed. Azami, your conclusion is a bit suspect. The curse that caused harm to Jasmine, Rina-san and Nishitani-san. Also, you're forgetting your Oxford comments. It's all from Rinzo-san's tea. And that's correct. June, hold on. Miss, are you sure about this? I'm surrounded by useless idiots. It's not a curse, but because of the tea, huh? What we want from this box isn't proof of whether it's genuine or not. It's info that will bump up its selling price. Some kind of trend-worthy news. But what about me? Cough, cough, cough. I'm actually... cough, cough. We can just throw this one away. Before we do, might as well check inside in case. No, please don't, June. What the... How's my dissolution? A tea brew from vines. Intriguing. Maisaki-san received a red box that once held that tea. So it was a tea container. Rinzo-san and Nishitani-san had a regular habit of drinking alcohol. So not at the same time. Still doesn't come. And the other guy had alcohol bottles in his apartment. But I would not have made the alcohol connection. Jasmine and Rina-san ate the cake and the alcohol used in it. Okay, okay. So there was alcohol in the cake and also drank Maisaki-san's tea. Okay. I mean, fair enough, I guess. Did Rinzo-san really have a regular habit of drinking alcohol? Did they say that? This curse should subside by making sure not to drink any more of Rinzo-san's tea. We did it! Did we though? And yet, the curse may not be quite over yet. Oh, what do you mean? Director? Call ended. Call started. Again? Hello, Director. The call dropped just now. Zami? Jasmine? It's bad. beauty guy just went ahead and... I told him so many times to wait for a report on the box. Inside the box, the curse was... there. Jasmine? Jasmine? I wonder what happened at Mayusaki's house. It's so sad. She's here alone. I wonder what happened at Mayusaki-san's place. Even by taxi, it'll take me a while to get there. I hope I'm not too late. No. Get a grip, Asami. Maybe Mr. Beauty got cursed by someone else, unrelated to the tea. I'll do some social media research. You're doing social media research by yourself. Let's check if anyone is holding a grudge against Mr. Beauty. I don't like the look of that Beauty Jun guy or Jun Mayusaki. He seems to have a lot of issues in business there. He's getting so much hate. Do a lot of people think of him like that? There may be other people interested in Mayusaki-san's story. They're so sad. This solo investigation. A reaction to Beauty Jun? I'll link to it. I hate him too. That type of person only cares about appearance. What do they mean by that type of person? I'm in the beauty foods industry and I know he has a lot of haters. I think it's harder to find those who aren't his haters now. Lots of haters from the same industry, huh? I wonder what made his reputation so bad. He's just making the beauty industry look bad. Go back to being a host. Looks bad. I wonder why they think that. He's not just messing with products, but women as well. He's always having problems with women. But problems with women? If I keep looking, maybe I can find info leading to the source of the curse. Whoa, problems with women seem to be getting a lot of attention. Are people just curious? Anyway, let's look into it. Is there anyone who even likes the guy other than his fans? His products are selling, so he must have fans. Even though all we're getting here is haters. If so, they're fans of the guy and not the products. The people who buy his beauty foods have no idea what they're actually consuming. I thought people buy beauty foods to be more beautiful. But there was a weird ingredient in his tea. I bet his reviews are the worst in the industry. He has a lot of customer issues. It's a Mayusaki business after all. Customer issues. There are a lot of hits. I should take a look at this. Alright. Wait. Oh. A reaction. Maybe there will be something to hint at where the curse came from. Time to give it a search. Beauty Jun. Too many search results. Problems with women. Too many search results. Customer issues. Too many search results. Beauty. Problems with women and customer issues. No results. Okay, let's do the two proper ones. Speaking of Beauty Jun's problems with women, there haven't been many issues since he started dating the Instagram arena, right? Look, Capricorn, Year of the Horse. Isn't it? Isn't the Year of the Horse coming up? The game is perfectly positioned for 2026. Wait, does that mean there are other problems that just don't stand out as much? No, he just used to be so bad that he seems decent now. Rina looks pretty dense. I bet he's playing around behind her back. Why would they think Rina-san is dense? She doesn't seem that way to me. If he's really doing that, I feel so bad for Rina-san. Beauty is known for paying the big bucks in the clubs. His behavior is also problematic, so he's made a lot of girls cry. His behavior is problematic. I wonder how. I'm impressed Rina can deal with all of that. If my boyfriend did that to me, I'd break up with him on the spot or poison him to death. What? That's scary. I wonder how Rina-san really feels about Mayusaki-san. Heard about the life-sucking doll recently. Maybe you wrecked the teddy bear from the collab thingy and Beauty has cursed lol. A life-sucking doll? Is that a different way of cursing people? I should look it up. As a journal update. Oh wait. Yeah, it's not a keyword here. One of these things. Do you have a porcelain taigi in your house? It's a type of French doll. If you have one, there's no problem. You're one of the safe ones. But if you don't, you better be careful. There's this urban myth called the life-sucking doll. It's especially dangerous to women. It starts with an unpleasant feeling. You'll get a headache and your body will feel tired and sore, but your doctor will say there's nothing wrong with you. Very common symptom for a lot of people. Then you almost get into an accident, and from there your misfortune will continue to get worse. That's the curse of the doll, slowly leeching your life away. Leeching is technically spelled wrongly, right? You haven't gotten any new dolls or stuffed toys lately, have you? Maybe you decluttered your house recently and found a doll and decided to keep it? If so, you might have fallen foul of a life-sucking doll. You can't get rid of it however hard you try. But if you don't do anything about it, you'll get weaker and weaker until you shrivel up and die. But I told you earlier about a bisque doll. If you have one, you'll be saved. The porcelain doll can take its owner's place as the target of the curse, slowly cracking and losing parts as the life-sucking doll feeds. Oh, sorry, Tayi. Thanks for saving me. Hey, better it than you, right? Wanna go doll shopping? Good old Tayi, you're saving my life. I don't actually have a porcelain plushie. I mean, it's not a plushie at that point, right? Porcelain doll. No, I don't think we do. Wouldn't be surprised if someone already did. By the way, I heard porcelain dolls protect you from the life-sucking dolls. How is this person saying such terrifying things in such a calm way? That reminds me, didn't Rena go through something awful for promoting beauty products? Something bad happened to Rena-san? I wonder what it was. She did. She was promoting his stuff so much, but there was an impurity that was harmful to health or something, and people flooded her account with complaints. Really? Why Rena-san when all she did was promote it? It ended up as a recall incident. She had to make a video apologizing while she cried, right? It's not nice. But that video made me laugh, lol. Recall incident? Rena-san apologizing while crying. I wonder what happened. A reaction to recall incident. We should look into it. For some reason, Rena was the one to apologize and get all the hate. And she's still dating Beauty? She's gotta have some grudge against him for it. A grudge? I wonder if it's true. Beauty June customer issues. John Doe at Anonymous. Honestly speaking, Beauty June's products are trash. He's up to his years in customer issues, and yet has barely stepped forward since that one incident. One incident? Which one are they referring to? The thing that's messed up about Beauty is, he sometimes fires complaints back at his customer who filed complaints. It's wow, so hilarious. Complaints back at his customers? I guess he was hurling complaints at Nishitani-san and the delivery guy too. But complaining by your customers? How would that work? But his reviews on official online shops are so good. Isn't it weird? No matter where you look, he's got 4.5 stars. I thought if the online reviews were really good, the products were safe. That's because you can buy fake reviews on those shops. I've heard it's like 500 yen a review. You can buy those? Well, why am I supposed to believe that? Welcome to reality, Azami Mia. All I said was I received a faulty product, but he accused me of lying. I was shocked. This is from the man himself. Is there any way to treat a customer? So Mayusaki-san will complain to the customers about their complaints. It's hard to tell what is the basis line and what is the truth with their social media research. Yep. Welcome to reality. They say you get a full refund if it doesn't work, but only about 1 in 100 actually try, right? The only time they actually issue a refund is if the product is broken when you first open it. True, some people just use the product without thinking well about whether it's working or not. That wouldn't be a refund, they just send you a new bottle of the product. If things get broken during shipping, that's on the shipping company. Nothing to do with Beauty, lol. Oh, I see. It's hard to tell whose responsibility it really is. The biggest customer issue has to be the beauty drink thing. I've never seen anything like it. Beauty drink? It's not just beauty? Maybe it's a different product? He's had a lot of products in the past too. I wonder what kind of issues he dealt with back then. Alright. Oh, scan first. Oh, this is a hot topic. Let's search for beauty drink. Beauty June, recall incident. Problems with women, recall incident. Customer issues, recall incident. Recall incident. Beauty June, beauty drink. Problems with women, beauty drink. Customer issues, beauty drink. Just beauty drink. The beauty drink recall incident was in the magazine once, everyone's already forgotten. So many issues, so there was a drink product before beauty. That was quite the incident. There were harmful substances in the drink that caused a lot of people to get sick, right? Harmful substance? Scary that there could be harmful substances in the drink. Please don't make me doubt my tea, Azami. The tea that I'm drinking right now. I just ran out of tea. You can say he became a household name thanks to the incident. Beauty really knows how to twist viral negative press in his favor. I'm shocked he was able to ward off all those complaints too. Ward off the complaints, but he went viral. He managed to twist the complaints about harmful substances in his favor? Beauty's great at PR comebacks. He recalled all the old beauty drinks and sent them all a different new product, I heard. Great at the PR comeback, huh? Reviews seem mixed. He's still popular, so I guess it counts as success. The one who got all the hate was Rina. She promoted it, right? What a horrible guy, lol. Rina-san got all the hate. I wonder why. Did you not just read, Asami? There has to be a reason for that. Didn't they cover it on Dark Spec News? It's Dark Spec News again? Let me check with the classes anyway. Yep, Dark Spec News. I'll look that up. Dark Spec News. Dark Spec News, recall incident. Dark Spec News, customer issues. Dark Spec News, problems with women. Dark Spec News, beauty journey. Somehow there's no match. No match for that. Dark Spec News, beauty drink. Okay, so this is an error, right? I mean, it is not an error per se, but Dark Spec News and Beauty June should have brought up this article as well, because both keywords are here. You can't just go Dark Spec News, Beauty Drink, but say that Dark Spec News and Beauty June has 0 hits. The game is wrong. Dark Spec News' full report on Beauty June's Beauty Drink recall, and also recall incident is also here, so this should also have come out. Or at least it should not say no results found, because there's one result right here. He ended up cashing out hundreds of millions of yen. Find out now. 7-digit damages. How many years worth in potato snacks? Despite the recall, the company is not only alive but thriving. There has to be something nefarious happening in the background. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. I'm refunding the game. Just for that. True, 7-digit damages would toss and turn the business. That's not a proper use of the term. I wonder how Mayusaki-san handled things. There's no way to get off scot-free on both the manufacturing and shipment side. I can't wait to hear there was a cursed delivery truck or something now. He would have come out unscathed for sure. The beauty drinks were manufactured by some OEM company, so they must have claimed damages against them, only way. OEM, another obscure term. Sounds like they pay another company for the goods. OEM stands for, I know what it means, but what does it stand for? Don't know. Yeah, I'm curious. I know what it means, but definition: original equipment manufacturer. An original equipment manufacturer is a company that produces parts and equipment that may be marketed by another company. Cool. Okay. I know some of the secret info about this. Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter, buys old stock from food manufacturers that are going out of business and relabels them to sell. Mayusaki is just the front man. Fake labeling? Why do you even know this? Beauty will come for you. Huh? Mayusaki-san will come for you? Hey, this isn't the Samejima incident law, but if that's true, this is serious. Should call the police. Someone's at the door? Oh, she's gonna believe this, right? If this was indeed the Samejima incident, no way, I hope. Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter, aka Nishitani, pretends to be a pal and business partner of Mayusaki's, but actually hates him for slave-like treatment. I wonder if he's telling the truth. Curious to hear the details. Nishitani has a grudge against Mr. Beauty too? Oh, don't do this. They're the same ilk as far as online rap goes, lol. But I hope Beauty Jun gets lost, tired of seeing him. I wonder what Mayusaki-san did to this person, who has a profile of a train, a bus. I guess it is a bus. Unlike the other symbols, like I recognize this and this and this, I don't recognize the train symbol. Is that the first time you've seen that? I mean, I might just not pay attention to it. Sorry, the bus symbol. Oh, this guy. Capricorn, yeah, So I guess no, I just haven't been paying attention. This too shall be wiped out with the upcoming GR. Patience. What could GR mean? GR, what's that? GR, Geek Group Reader? Ayami's really dense. She's really dense. Thieves in that kind of business are all scammers. Scammers peddling crap to idiots. Stinking eco cycle ruffle. Mayusaki-san does have problems, but this is too far. Bottom line, Beauty is scum with a pretty mask. Ladies, buying from that dude equals your problem. I should stop here. Not sure I can take any more. But they are true though. It is a scam. Complete social media research. Mr. Beauty has so many haters. A lot of them were making assumptions from his public image. But there were a lot of complaints and likely a lot of grudges too. Also, Rina-san's been through a lot. She even had to do a tearful apology. Anyway, I'll go to Mr. Beauty's place and find out for myself. Hopefully you are already on the way there in a taxi. The door's open, wide open. Jasmine, are you okay? I told the guy to wait for a reply. How are those two? Rina-san and Mayusaki-san are both groggy but conscious at least. I'll ask them what happened. What exactly happened to Mayusaki? This is just a possibility, but he may have gotten a different curse. If we can find out what kind of curse it is, we might be able to lift it. If you say so, go ahead and look into that. Please take it easy, Jasmine. Why are you even standing up? Investigation on. Nah, let's leave. Let's just leave these two to die. Let's go. Bye. Come on, Jasmine, let's go. Observe. The 10th prize trophy for EC Sites. Health Foods category. Pricey champagne and a plushy bear with Mr. Beauty bangs. This plushy bear looks a lot like Mr. Beauty. Novelty merch for his fans, perhaps? I don't know what it is, but this plushie feels weird when I touch it. It's a voodoo doll. Oh wait! It is a voodoo doll. Needles. Dozens of needles are stuck in it. Who did this? Does Mr. Beauty know? Taigi? Taigi, do you have any needles stuck in you? I mean, who will you be representing anyway? Just yourself, right? So I need a... So if you... Taigi's not a voodoo doll, but we could get a voodoo doll of Taigi made. So it will be a smaller version of Taigi, with like a couple of beads from inside of him. Why would you do that? So that Taigi has a pet. Yeah, so he has a plushie of his own. And we're totally going to take good care of the plushie. Very good care. Please get some rest, Jasmine. Don't worry about me. About the investigation. I should be able to handle the investigation. I'm relying on you. I'll examine the red box again, question Mr. Beauty. I'll also check the room in case we might have any new clues. The box was originally found in the Hirutsuka village warehouse. Hirutsuka village warehouse. Question is, what's in it right now? Oh yeah, good question. Thought I caught a peek. Observe. Take out the photos. The red box with the lid open. Is it safe to peek in? This box really gives me the creeps. So why is this already here? What is this? What is this? We should show these photos to Mr. Beauty just to be sure. Something on the bottom. This word means die. This word means kill. This word means like not happy. I'm not sure what these words mean. I think they're just interjections, but I'm not sure. Like weird noises. This is like kill. This is this word again. This is die. I don't know what this is. There's something written on the bottom of the box too. Strangely shaped letters. I just touched them. Hope I'll be alright. I should take a look, though I'd rather not. Photos with needles in them, a straw doll, dead bugs. Someone is definitely trying to curse Mr. Beauty. Yeah. Are these teeth? Human teeth? Even I can see this is a real thing, on a different level from trolling or sabotage. I need to check the whole place, might find something else too. How are you feeling? Please take care. I'm sick and I feel nauseous too, but I should be okay just talking for a bit. Now the tea. About the miracle digestive beauty you were about to launch. It seems the curse's symptoms appear when you drink both the tea and alcohol. Nishitani-san was hallucinating too and was hospitalized after suffering a heart attack. So the liquor-flavored cake and that tea were the worst combination ever. I wonder if June avoided drinking the tea because he knew what it was. I was about to take the blame again. I'm glad you let us know before we started selling it. I still think she is the culprit though. Isn't she? Isn't she the most suspicious one right now? But she was trying to poison us with it. And also probably June. She's an innocent victim, but she's female. And we know how the game treats females. Observe. I guess it's her, yeah. Stocks of Beauty June's fermented organic protein. Oh, the tea in question was here last time, but it's gone. Did they throw it away? No, they gave it, they sold it. An unopened cardboard box. Maybe one of the orders that was sent back. Product name, Beauty Drink. Must be from back during the recall incident. Oh yes, I need to ask Mr. Beauty and Rina-san about the recall incident. Boxes of returned products. Nothing unusual about them. What? The name on the shipping label. Mr. Mayusaki's name. It reads Mayusaki. It's almost a childish prank, but this is a curse in itself too. I guess someone rewrote this, but I wonder when it happened. Will Mr. Beauty know something? What is that box anyway? About the beauty drink recall incident, could you tell us what happened back then? Is it related to what's going on? It's suspicious, right? Sure, I guess. I did a lot of promotion and we sold a lot to my followers, but the product itself was something Nishitani dug up somewhere with just the labels redone. And it turns out those drinks had harmful substances. How terrible. Must have been stressful for you. I guess. The uproar died down quickly enough, but June blamed Nishitani so much. Since then, Nishitani has been doing whatever June asks. Nishitani on his ends now puts in fallbacks to avoid complaints. That reminds me, Nishitani-san mentioned that the bonus he sent Mayusaki-san was complaint-proof. Ah! Ah, must be about this. This photo. A pic from when he's handing the package to the delivery staff. He sends this over as proof of the package's condition to prevent complaints from June's end. But there's no Ofuda on it. I see, so that's what he meant. Hmm? Oh, there's the Ofuda. Oh, well, oh wait, no, there is an Ofuda now. With the seals and the thing. By the way, this box looks somewhat different from the one Mahisaki-san posted on socials. The sealing Ofuda is missing. You're right. Oh, Nishitani do anything that affects the product? He'd probably be too scared of June's claims to do such a thing. Oh, so it's the delivery guy. So that's why the... is that why the... Really? Is that why this guy is in here? Maybe he had a... Oh, so he was the one... He had to handle all the recalls. All the boxes, right? So he could have been the one that changed the package. The name on the package to Nishitani, to Mayusaki. And the doll is by the door, right? So he could have stuck all those needles into the bear as well. But he wouldn't have been able to. He wouldn't have been responsible for the poison part of it. But we already solved that, right? But he would have been able to put the photo inside the box. So the box would have been empty when Ito received it, but sealed and cursed by the time June received it. Interesting. Yeah, because he mentioned he's the one who deals with delivery orders for the entire area here. So he would have to deal with all these boxes, going back and forth. But I mean, it's part of his job. Observe. Oh, what the? There's a shadow which looks like a snake's body extending out over the box, standing out from the box. Looks like it's headed somewhere. But where exactly? Why do I examine the box from the right in this scene and from the left in this scene? Anyway. So yeah, so this is Ito putting the needles on the bear. How dare he? The same shadow as the first time he came here. It's kind of scary. This shadow is missing his hand. I wonder if the hands reaching out of the box belong to this shadow. Is it trying to grab Mr. Beauty? Is this shadow the person who holds a grudge against Mr. Beauty? I think I've seen this shadow somewhere. Nishitani-san's place, I think. Ah. Found a clue. Observe. I can see something around Mr. Beauty's neck. Don't know what it is, but it's scary. The snake's body that's reaching out from the box. Could it be connected to this here? So the curse is reaching out from the box and targeting Mr. Beauty. And this isn't a snake, it's actually a human hand. If this is a human hand, then who put the curse on him? Need to find out. Also need to clear some of this nonsense. Yeah, so we're very close to the final thing. Various things including product samples. Another plushie bear here, with bangs like Mr. Beauty's. The product samples look normal enough. Let's check this plushie too. Nothing out of the ordinary, I think. So I guess they put this here to try and deflect blame away from Rin for the players who still haven't got it, I guess. So she could have done it to this one and not that one. Or like to both. But because they only did the one by the door, it has to be the delivery guy. Mayusaki-san, are you okay? Do you need an ambulance? Since your center director is a psychic, this can be purged, exorcised, right? Unless we know the cause, there's nothing we can do. Then get on it already. If you lot turn out useless you'll die. Huh? Something's wrong with my ear? Wait, no good. Wait, no. Good, I'm good. No damage done. Looks okay for now. I can check the room. You went ahead and opened the box. I peeled the warding of food off and opened the lid. There were photos of me, full of needles. We'll take a look at the box itself. About a plushie bear at the entrance. Yeah, what? It has needles in it. I'm having trouble breathing, and the backs of my eyes hurt too. Why would anyone put needles in my plushie? Exactly, yes. Good question. How dare they? Taigi's alright. Don't worry, Taigi. This isn't a horror game. Any idea who might have? How am I supposed to know? You go find out. Are any of the other plushies pincushion too? I need to check. So this leads to this investigation. But I already did. Look even closer. Oh. The plushie at the entrance was stuck full of needles. But this one could have been tampered with too. But this one seems fine. Or is this plushie not in a place where something can be done to it? The two plushies. You didn't hear anything. About the shipping label. By the way, this is the name on the shipping label for one of the delivered packages. Huh? Mayusa kill? What the hell? Will I find the idiot who did this? Any idea when this might have been overwritten? How should I know? Jealous haters, check who the sender was. I'll make them pay later. I wonder what he's gonna do. Another counterclaim? Could you tell us a bit about the beauty drink recall incident? How is that even relevant right now? Is that going to fix this curse or what? The incident might have caused the curse. That was Nishitani's fault. We went and grabbed stock from a factory that was going out of business. Utter nonsense. And all we did was change the label, so there's no way any weird substances got in. Which means the stuff wasn't there already, and Nishitani laid hands on that badge. Or some bugs got in on the way to the customer addresses. Spoiling the answer again. And that good-for-nothing delivery dumbass still dares to show his face. Mr. Beauty seems to blame all his problems on others. Recall incident was Nishitani's fault. Examine the photos. Oh. Lots of photos of Mr. Beauty with needles in them. These look like publicity photos. Maybe they're from his product website. This photo is one where he's holding the product. I saw this one online. Did someone with a grudge print and send it over? He's not looking at the camera in this one. And his clothing's different from the usual. Also, this looks like it was taken somewhere in this home. Weird, this photo feels different from the others somehow. I wonder if Rina-san took this one. How about these photos that were in the box? 2 of them are photos I took that we posted on social. This one? Yes. And this one? I thought so. The first one was used in a post showing the red box to everyone. Do you remember anything about when you took it? Let me think. When the box was delivered, I think Jun told me not to touch it, and that we need to take a photo first. He gets really pissed if I touch the goods before he does. So I only touched the box that day after the photo. Whoops. So Mayusaki-san will always be first to touch them. Alright. Let's think things over for a bit. The box contains several photos of Mr. Beauty. Most of them seem to be printed from online, but there was one suspicious photo among them. It's likely that it was taken by whomever is the source of the curse. Where was the photo taken though? You seem to be handling the situation quite well now. It doesn't mean I've figured out any of the questions yet though. The photos in themselves don't seem to tell us much. Was there anything else notably suspicious? The shipping label and the plushy bears. The bear near the entrance was full of needles. The shipping label could probably be sent from anywhere by anyone. How about the bear? The resident Mr. Mayusaki was unaware what had happened to it. Someone stuck needles in an object on display. Curses are said to increase in potency the closer you are to the target. Someone secretly stuck the entrance bear with needles. The one in the back was unharmed. From where was the photo taken and what for? Maybe it was... Okay, you do this one. Unless you want me to do it. Maybe it was the entrance from Rina's phone to the back of the room. Maybe it was the entrance from the entrance to the entrance. How's that? Obviously, we want a wrong answer here. Yeah, some of them don't make very funny wrong answers. Maybe it was taken with permission from the back of the room to post on socials. Maybe it was taken with permission from the... But that's a normal answer. It actually makes sense. I mean, without, yeah. But it's upside down, right? It's not a very funny problem, yeah. Maybe it was taken with permission from the back of the room to post on socials. Probably not. Mr. Beauty in the photo looks different from his public persona. More like how he'd be every day at home. Let's think this over again. Maybe it was Rina's phone, from Rina's phone to Rina's phone. Actually, this is blaming Rina from it. Maybe it was Rina's phone, from Rina's phone to Rina's phone? Probably not. Mr. Beauty in the photo looks different from his public persona. Right, because probably Rina's fault, yeah. More like how it'd be every day at home, yeah. Okay, you are taken secretly from the entrance to curse Mayusaki with. Good. Maybe it was taken secretly from the entrance to curse Mayusaki with. So whoever took this photo, who cast this curse, is able to come as far as this place's entrance at least. I need to figure out who it could be. Obviously, it's very obvious who it is, right? It's this guy, Rinzo Tajima. No, it's the Tajima family estate itself. The entire estate walked over to enter his house and take a photo. When was the ceiling Ofuda placed? Let's think this over. Let's think things over. The red box in question. Who might have added the photos and writing to the box, turning it into a curse box? Someone familiar with Mr. Beauty who might have a grudge against him, not to mention quite a few people fit that description. He seems to make many enemies indeed, though that makes him a precious candidate for observing curses. Given my imaginary director is the mad scientist type, how do we narrow down the person who cast the curse? We should focus on the timing of each person's actions. The timing of their actions? That reminds me, something was off about the red box that Mr. Beauty received. Yes, the sealing Ofuda. When exactly was that Ofuda put on the red box? The sealing Ofuda was put on the red box. Rinzo-san is here. Okay. Long before Rinzo-san opened the seal. So the correct answer is after Nishitani-san sent it over. Long before Rinzo-san sent it over. But sent it over is the correct answer. So I don't really want to pick sent it over. Long before Rinzo-san opened the seal was the other one. And received it is basically the same. Yeah, okay. Long before Rinzo-san received it. The sealing of Ofuda was put on the box. Long before Rinzo-san received it. Perhaps? Doesn't feel right. The photo just before sending the delivery doesn't show the Ofuda. And Rina-san touched the box after Mr. Beauty did. What's clear currently is that the Ofuda wasn't present when Nishitani-san took this photo, yet it was there when the red box was delivered here. We need to narrow down which specific timing might have happened between the photo and the delivery. Obviously, it was one of the ghosts from the previous. It was one of the ghosts. It was the granny at the crosswalks that did this. The granny at the crosswalks, the four-way drive, the four-way crossroads between Nishitani's home and this June's home. That granny cursed the box. Okay. After Nishitani-san sent it over. Good. The sealing of Ofuda was put on the box after Nishitani-san sent it over, perhaps? Yes, that must be it. Rina-san wouldn't touch the goods before Mr. Beauty does. Nishitani-san is wary of complaints, so he sends complaint-proofing photos. So the sealing of Ofuda was probably put on the box after it was sent off. Jasmine, how are you feeling with closing on the source of the curse? I think I should be okay. Is Beauty guy okay now? I know what you mean. He's looking worse. So now he knows how it feels to be cursed. You're still not doing great. Don't push yourself. I like her face during the ringing so much. You can see the reflection of the phone in her eyes as her mouth goes back and forth. It makes it seem like her eyes are also opening and closing. It's from the director. Hello. Hey you, hurry up and get rid of this curse. I might die, you know. You'll all have to pay for this. June, you have to calm down. A rather rude and rowdy welcome. I believe your request was for us to evaluate your curse artifact, but if its final service is unsatisfactory. Mr. Mayusaki is from our center director. He says we can just wrap up and go home if you prefer. Oh, wait, okay, I take that back. Satisfied? I mean, really, I'm sorry, so please get rid of the curse. Of this curse. Alright then, I'll let our director know that we should keep working. Then I guess we should continue. The purpose of our dissolutions are to take apart the urban myths we've identified, and to bring to light the true nature of each myth. The urban myth that we have identified as a Kotori Baka was gracefully brought to dissolution by a capable investigator, Miss Azami Fukurai. And that would have been the end of the investigation, yet. Pan, gasp. Mr. Mayusaki may be running out of time. Let us expedite the dissolution. Don't worry, we're going to stretch this out as long as possible. Please make it fast. Please. Mayusaki-san. As you wish. The eye reveals how he goes right to this. Eye opener. No, they've given up on the recaps instead. Get straight to the casting phase. Now let the dissolution begin. Yes! The root of the anomaly, the source of the curse, was the red box. Mr. Mayusaki received this box from Mr. Nishitani, a business associate, and requested an evaluation by Urban Myth Dissolution Center. So, Mrs. Ami, after investigating on-site at Hirotsuka village, what did you find the box to be? The box that Nishitani-san stole. The box that Nishitani-san stole without telling Hatakeyama-san? The box that he stole was a small box containing the tea bowl. Oh, she did a gasp. The box we're referring to was officially purchased. This case involves several boxes. Please make sure not to mix them up. A box that curses nearby women and children to death. The box curses, yeah, women and children that go near it. We saw symptoms in male victims as well. Had it slipped your mind entirely? There's one dying right in front of you. Please think things over again. A box with snakes that curse and kill both men and women. It's a box with snakes with strange patterns that curse and kill both men and women. Is it a divine entity feared by the residents of Hirotsuka village? Oh, it is a divine entity. Nishitani-san probably sent it over with similar understanding. That was what we heard in Hirotsuka village as well. However, Miss Azami, your own research took you even further. Please think things over again. It was a simple box of tea. The box itself was just for storing tea. Great! We definitely uncovered the truth. The hallucinations and heart attacks, said to be caused by the curse, were actually caused by the tea. The box was feared by the villagers due to its appearance, but it was actually just a box of tea. Or so it seemed. And it turned out that the box, supposedly just a box of tea, contained photos and a doll that seemed to be attempts to curse Mayusaki-san. Curses targeting specific individuals are powerful, and they unfailingly whittle away at the life of whoever is cursed. I'm seeing double. I'm sweating so much. This one is surprisingly effective. Let us record these observations. Director-san? Oh, of course. So, Mrs. Zami, now searching for the person who cast the curse, we found something besides the box itself. What were the suspicious items you discovered within this home? The tea and the beauty drinks. The tea and the beauty drinks. They are full of problems and products. True, those are both indeed problematic offerings. However, kindly remind yourself of what you were looking for in the first place for your next sunset. The two plushies at the entrance and in the back. The two plushies had curses on them, the one at the entrance and the other in the back. The plushie in the back of the room had no indication of being cursed. Please try to remember things accurately, Dumbo. The tea and the plushie at the entrance. The tea and the plushie at the entrance also had a curse on it. The tea has already been figured out and is unrelated to what's happening in this room. You have already discovered something suspicious other than the plushie near the entrance. It's just a matter of remembering accurately. The plushie at the entrance and the addressee name on the shipping label were both cursed. Excellent! The plushie at the entrance had needles stuck into it. And the addressee name on the cardboard box's shipping label also had a curse on it. It seems that whoever cast the curse is steadily edging closer to their target. I find myself looking forward to their next move. Let us move on. One point of note is the box originating from the Tajima family estate in Hirotsuka village. The question is, why would items cursing Mayusaki-san end up in that box? So, Mrs. Ami, this individual who hated Mayusaki-san so much as to wish death upon him When did they place the photos and doll inside the box? They were put in by breaking into Mayusaki's place. They were put in at Nishitani's place. I think it was back at Nishitani-san's place. If that were true, anyone else could have figured out who cast the curse. Yet there is clear evidence that contradicts that possibility. Please think it over again. They were put in at the Hirutsuka village warehouse. The only way possible would be at a warehouse in Hirutsuka village. There is no evidence that anyone in the Tajima family hated Mayusaki-san. Please think it over again. They were put in by breaking into Mayusaki's place. Someone probably put them in later by broking. What is this? By broking into Miyazaki-san's place? Someone didn't quality check this. Someone didn't quality check the wrong answers, right? They only checked the right answers. Yeah, and yes, refund. Somewhere after the package was delivered and before Mayusaki-san opened the box. If the sealing of Fuda was removed, someone would be bound to notice. It's unlikely that anyone could have removed and restored it cleanly. Please think this over again. Please think things over again. It could have been before the box was delivered to Mayusaki-san's place. I see, you seem to have a reason for thinking so. So, Mrs. Azami, kindly indicate the photo that tells us that your hypothesis is true. Oh, so now this is a part 2. So which is the photo here? Photo of Nishitani holding the box. Because that proves that it's the first one, right? Photo of Nishitani holding the box, because that proves that at the time the box was not sealed. Yeah. So let's do the others. Photo of plushie near entrance. I feel it's a plushie near the entrance. Considering what's kind of going on, it feels like it's suspicious. More or less a random guess, I take it. Yes. I mean, no. Please forget I said that. Please think it over again. June's dying at your feet. The shipping label. I mean, you can literally read the curse in the writing. Checking that you're sure of your choice. Though you have a point about the handwriting, that is somewhat weak in terms of objective evidence. Objective evidence, okay. I'll think it over again. The photo of the box that Nishitani-san posted on social. He didn't post it on socials though. Did he? Or maybe he did. I thought he posted it. I thought he sent it directly to June as proof, right? The box in the photo doesn't have the sealing of Fuda on it. Also, the complaint proofing photo of Nishitani-san that... Oh, okay. Oh, I see what they mean. Okay. That first, Nishitani-san posted the box and also sent this photo. Okay. Also, the complaint proofing photo from Nishitani-san that Rina-san received didn't have the Fuda on it either. Which means that up until Nishitani-san obtained the box from Hirutsuka village, the box didn't have the sealing of Fuda put on it. Brilliant! Well done! The sealing of Fuda wasn't present when this photo was taken. Yet the Ofuda is there when it reached Mayusaki-san's place. This means that the items cursing Mayusaki-san were placed in the box, somewhere on the way. On to the final step. Now let us zoom in on the individual who cast numerous curses on this home. So, Mrs. Azami, who do you think cast the curses on Mayusaki-san? Mayusaki himself. I believe Mayusaki-san set this up himself. An intriguing hypothesis. However, though he was initially hoping for added resale value, he is now begging us to lift the curse. He lacks the breathing room to be setting this up. Please think it over again. Nishitani-san, I think. Nishitani-san was the first to get the box. And most importantly, he had a lot of hate for Mayusaki-san. We do have a point about his grudges against Mayusaki-san. However, the Ofuda wasn't on the box when he sent out the package. To be fair, the Ofuda wasn't on the box when he took the picture of the package. He could have taken a picture at the door, and then sealed it up and then sent it. Please think it over again. Rina. I think it was Rina-san. She would have been able to take Mayusaki-san's photo from inside the room. She would have been able to vandalize the plushie. She's also had a terrible experience with the recall incident. Have you forgotten about the sealing of Ofuda? Mayusaki-san took a photo of the box with the Ofuda on it, just after the cardboard box was delivered. Rina-san wouldn't have had time to do anything to the box. Please think it over again. Someone other than these three. I feel it's someone other than those three people. Brilliant! Not Nishitani-san, not Rina-san, not Mayusaki-san. It was Jasmine all along. So, Mrs. Ami, if it's someone other than these three individuals, who could it be? Takeyama-san. Takeyama-san, whom we met at the Tachima estate. He should know a lot about the box itself. An intriguing deduction. But did he have any grudges against Mayusaki-san? In fact, I wonder if he even knows about Mayusaki-san. Please think it over again. Wait, what rescue crew? Are you talking about the rescue crew who came here to, Wait, what rescue crew? The ambulance guy? Rescue crew. Could it be the rescue crew that came to help Nishitani-san? He was rather annoyed at Mayusaki-san. Though there is a possibility of previous run-ins with Mayusaki-san. Of the clues gathered so far, none are related to the rescue crew. Please think it over again. The delivery staff who was here the first time we came here. If the sealing of Ofuda was missing before sending the package, but in place when it arrived, the Ofuda could only have been put on the box during the delivery. Aha, makes sense. Also the delivery notice. There was writing on the bottom of the red box that has similar handwriting as the notice. Fabulous. Someone able to alter the red box before it was delivered to Mayusaki-san's place, who had access to Mayusaki-san's entrance and cast the curse with recognizable handwriting. Only one individual fits that description. She's the one who cast the curse on Mayusaki-san. The mystery is now solved. I need to take a picture of that one day as well, a screenshot of that part. So that's it for this curse? Ito-san? Why now? So it's you. How dare you curse me? Is it really you who cast the curse on Mayusaki-san? And what are you doing here? Not a curse. A blessing. Oh no. The divinity whispered to me. Ito-san? You little... Hack hack cough cough. Oh look, more for you to complain about. The divinity was right. The curse will snuff you out. Hehehehe. Ito-san, what's going on? Did you drink that tea? The divinity told me everything about the curse of death. I pulled out all my molars and put them in that box. Just as the divinity said. Ito-san, the divinity is a hallucination. The tea is showing you illusions. The divinity exists. They listened to me and taught me how to curse. Everything leads to the GR. The Great Reset. Why did you do all this? Heck heck. Why? I told you so many times that it wasn't my fault. You called me stupid, a moron, good for nothing. Are these complaints I need to pay attention to? It's business we're doing here, right? Cough, cough, cough. Yes, just business. Glad you understand. I'll pull out your teeth and use them for the Great Reset. No. Shut it, Bunk. Oh, she can punch too. Jasmine herself has taken out Jasmine herself has taken out quite a few of these cult members, right? Whoever she's collabing with, they're trying to take out the cult. But she's always the one that takes out the cult members. Well, she took out the streamer once or twice as well. We didn't witness her attack last case, but she's 4 for 4. Yeah, I guess it's not always the cult though. So last case she knocked out the otaku. The second case she knocked out the streamer. But then she also knocked out. Did she knock out the culprit? In the first case, she knocked out the girl with the knife. In the third case, she knocked out the otaku guy. In the second case, she knocked out the culprit to save the streamer. Okay. Yeah, so she has basically been 4 for 4. Thanks, Jasmine. Phew. Guys like him turn to violence so far. I'm sorry to inform you, but he's still standing up. He's still right next to you. Hey, the great reset is near. I'll see the prophecy fulfilled. Hey. I feel weak. I'll start with your teeth instead. Sorry, Tosan. Haha. Jasmine, are you alright? Not bad, Sammy. 3.5 for 5. Well, plus, but she hit the streamer twice as well. So that does count. Is it twice? No, she hit the streamer once. So that does count for 0.5 as well. Because he was very much semi-guilty. So I'll still give her a 4 for 4. But Zami can have a 0.5 out of 4. Thanks. You're welcome. Okay, well then. Rina-san, could you kindly call the police for help? Will do. Mayusaki-san, Rina-san, this concludes our investigation. We'll be heading out. As you requested, the center will take care of this box. Yeah, I never want to see it again. Take it and go. So what loose ends do we have here? We have the tea, right? One box of tea is gone. That is one loose end. And whatever comes out of this scene will be another one. I think Rina will still probably stab him. June, will you be alright? Yeah, I feel much better already. Oh yeah, police just called that pathetic delivery guy. He vomited blood in a squad car and was hospitalized. Said the snake was eating him. Maybe the curse backfired? I don't know. But phew, what a scare today. Didn't think curses even existed. Ugh. If the curse was born of hatred towards someone specific, it cannot truly be lifted. June? Well, I guess Rina's innocent. Rin's innocent. Rina? She's innocent after all. The cursed relic we handled in this case brought harm to our investigators too. Was this curse indiscriminate, or was it aimed at a specific individual? Let us go over the case reports together. The activists, so-called Zimmers, arrested for their embassy intrusion. It turns out they are following directions from an unknown entity. The Samezima admin, correct? Oh, the motorcycle's parked. Is that next to us? Just as you predicted, Assistant Commissioner Tomaragi. Oh, indeed. And by the way, I'm thinking of paying the closet a visit. Well, we're doing Persona now. I'll need paperwork for that. I can approve that. Something on your mind? She just wants to level up. The Illuminate cards. I feel someone might be handing them out with specific intent. So the Urban Myth Dissolution Center is being caught up in that agenda. Has the nose in the velvet room. What is the nose? I'll need research to assess that possibility. Jasmine is so best girl. I like her so much. Understood. I will let the librarian know. Ah, the nose. I didn't know that was his name. Jasmine seems to have recovered. Also, I brought the box itself. She's breathing heavily. Actually, it turns out it wasn't a curse, but because of the key. Fantastic. Very well done, Mrs. Annie. Huh? It seems that this case, too, was prophesizing this card. The seeds we have sown are blooming beautifully, one by one. The first, the second, the third. And today, the fourth card too has fulfilled its prophecy. We have but 2 cards left. When the countdown reaches 0, devastation and judgment shall be upon us. Behold the GR. Behold the GR. Behold the GR. But yeah, there's one crate of tea that was unaccounted for, and they didn't draw attention to it. Except for that one line that said, where did it go? It's possible that the delivery guy took it, but it was one whole crate of tea, right? And no, I don't think he could have taken it. I think it was a return that was sent out to someone for in exchange for that product, right? The beauty drink. So someone somewhere out there there's a tea, there's a box of this tea floating around. Episode 5, Shadow of Guilt. The Illuminate cards, each with a prophecy. This does not look like a cutscene any longer, but probably after I press this. Each of the cases so far had a card at the side in some way. Nope. I somehow had one myself. She looks so nice. I like this art a lot. Aiko-san had the first, Kinoko-san the second. The third one, Mr. Gas Mask, I think. So if Aiko-san had one, Kinoko-san had one, Gas Mask had one, the fourth card was in the box. But you said you had one yourself. Aren't we at 5 cards? The fourth card was in the cursed box we brought back from Mayusaki-san. You heard about Mr. Gas Mask. But it's rumored that all of them have gone missing now. Oh, really? If the rumors are true, it warrants the card's reputation for bringing misfortune. I hope everyone's alright. Huh? Director, these cards. The background art seems connected. Good eye, Miss Azami. It's time to think about what these cards mean and how they come together. Apologies for the delay. Anything new? Still assessing the information I found at the closet. This series of cases involving the Illuminate cards may be part of some bigger plan. Suppose your partner and the Devastation and Judgment card are part of it? Yes, I suspect so. The design on this Devastation and Judgment card Angel Monument at the site of the Tenchu incident. Mr. Gasmar's card shows the same thing. Also a stairway, a locked chains, a key, a watchful eye. They're all shown. The Eye in the Darkness card has chains. Reflection of Death shows a key. Permeating Blight shows a lock. So among the motifs shown in Devastation and Judgment, the only one remaining is the other key. What happens when we have a full set? The Illuminate card with the key. It's likely we will come across it during this upcoming case. So there's a request coming in. It's so good. It's so nice that the director knows exactly which cases to give me to trigger the cards. Very suspicious somehow. Indeed. The request is from a CEO of a tech company. He was robbed of something important and wants us to recover it. Why are you giving me a cat face? Whatever these cards may mean, perhaps the case will bring us closer to the truth. The Illuminate card's prophecies are coming full circle. We should watch what the Zimmers are up to. If something happens to you and your partner, it's all part of the job. I didn't think you care so much. Commissioner Tomiri, I'll let you know. I care as much as you do. Many international conferences and ceremonies this month, leading to a higher number of global VIPs visiting Japan. Security Director Kurosawa of the National Police Agency stated that the police were on high alert in light of the rumored terror attacks. Hey, busy world. Jasmine? Isn't this request kind of strange? So he was robbed of something important, wants us to recover it. Each one is strange, but yeah, this one's kind of different. Why haven't they called the police anyway? That's right. If they know something was stolen, the police will listen to them. Should have better odds than having us look for it. Smells of special circumstances. That's a need for discretion. Is this Mr. CEO secretly up to no good? In that case, Investigator Fukurai, your mission is to assess the client's reputation and related rumors. Understood, I'll start doing some social media research. If I remember right, UTech Priority CEO was Kurosawa something. You know him, Jasmine? No, just happened to see mention. Might have been a news article somewhere. Kurosawa something. Checking the reference up. Yuya Kurosawa, CEO, UTech Priority. So Mr. Big Time is asking for help. Kinda fishy, eh? He must be on the top floor of a skyscraper. I'm sweating already. Can't hurt to check for rumors of shady business or bad rap. You're right, checking right now. So we'll do this and then we'll start, probably. They'll bring us pretty close to the next scene. It'll bring us to the next scene. Hopefully it saves. This is UTech Priority's official account. UTech is a company that provides IT support to Japanese companies. UTech Priority, a tech company. Wow, it's a corporate account without gimmicks. It has quite a following. And somehow it's getting likes. I see some movement on UTech. You should search the company name. Please do. UTP's quarterly report, significant increase in profits, plus 50.1% year over year. UTP for UTech Priority, I guess? Is that impressive? Can't say I'm the best person to ask, but guess so. This company's doing well. It went public 3 years after it was started. The CEO seems a bit shallow, but the company itself has a solid reputation. Went public in 3 years. It means they're doing really well. I wouldn't know how to explain it right, so I'll just say they're doing super well. Their headquarters is in a high-rise in Toranomon, isn't it? Which means we're about to go in. You're that nervous? This company has strong ties with government agencies and large corporations. They seem good at those connections. Government agencies? You know, doing work for the country. Working for the government seems like an easy way to earn a lot. Do you think that's true? No. Working for the government is an easy way to earn a lot? Not possible, it's a ton of work. It must be tough dealing with government information. I bet it's super stressful for those working on it, since they'd be fired immediately if they mess up. A super stressful job. Fired immediately if they mess up. We wouldn't have survived the first case. Nishitani-san did it. Wrong. You're fired. Oh no. In that sense, our work's a breeze, yeah. We get multiple choice answers, and many of them, and many chances, and many opportunities to try them out. It'd be real entertaining if one of the engineers from those types of work were to post Kaiba Ichiran here. What's that? Kaiba? Oh, there's an urban myth that says if you post it in a social, very occasionally, you'll get a reply from the dead. The thing where dead people respond to you? Engineers can't do anything about that. Wait, responses from the dead? What would they be saying? You just have to post Kaiba Ichiran yourself and find out. I would like to know if you can get those contracts through regular sales techniques. Is it all down to Kurosawa's skills? Kurosawa, the power of the CEO's sales skills. That CEO guy, what a funny icon. Yuya Kurosawa may have more business skills than we think. People seem very impressed by the CEO. He's young, probably getting paid a lot more than what his job sounds like. Yes, Yuya Kurosawa is reacting. Go search that up. I wonder what kind of things they're saying about him. Listeners can also send in their hot tips to the center. A little bird told us about something called Kaiba Ichiran. It's not clear if this is a name or a password. One thing's for sure, when you post the words Kaiba Ichiran online, well, I know tomorrow's stream title now, you'll get a reply from dead people. But the thing is, I'm busy. I don't have time to respond to every single comment. I don't even know what I would do if I got a comment from a dead person. Don't they know it's tough for an elk to be a social butterfly? Kaiba Ichiran. You type. Too many search results. Yuya Kurosawa. Too many search results. Wow, he's popular. Or the name's popular. Exclusive interview with UTech Priorities Yuya Kurosawa. His unbelievable climb to the top. I understand my path only because I took a detour. What? What? Okay, anyway. Assets of 7, wait, no. Kurosawa-san seems so young, but he's already a CEO. Isn't that true for most CEOs in tech now? This line is weird to me. I understand my path only because I took a detour. That line doesn't make sense to me. Am I reading it wrongly? It's unbelievable climb to the top. I understand my path only because I took a detour. What nonsense are they trying to say with that line? Just sounds good. Good enough to take a screenshot of. Assets of 700 million yen? Wow. Can't believe that you is now a tech company CEO. Assets of 700 million? He doesn't ever have to work again. You see this all the time. Playboys in their 20s suddenly put together in their 30s. Some deep, meaningful nonsense, yeah? Could be. Some executive nonsense, yeah. Really. Around 30 is when you learn that life is easier if you take it seriously. I hear Yuya Kurosawa was born into affluence. His family home is enormous. Affluence? Like he was rich since childhood? Since he's successfully running a business, I wouldn't say he's totally ignorant. So he was born rich. If your parents have money, you'll succeed in anything. Man, wish I could super rich parents in the social ranking gacha. parents in a social ranking gacha? So if social hierarchy was a game and your parents were... Never mind, it's too much to explain. Just means he got lucky being born to a wealthy family. Person who inherited power, huh? The world will never change until the rich ruling class changes. GR. Person who inherited power? Someone who gets the privilege from the wealth their parents passed down. Ah, that's GR again? What is that GR supposed to mean? Great rare? Nah, Jasmine, I like you, but you are equally dense. I passed Yuya Kurosawa on the street yesterday. He had on big sunglasses and a flashy outfit. Thought he was a celeb or something. But he didn't look that arrogant. Seemed nice, actually. Big sunglasses? Guess that's standard CEO attire. Depends on the person. I saw him last week too. He wasn't particularly charismatic or anything. Really plain like any other dude on the street. I was gonna say hi, but he glared at me. Glaring at people who want to say hi. Do you think Kurosawa-san is a scary person? Depends on the time and place. That's true. Everyone has their off moments. He's got his salesman switch and then his private one. Without doing that, you can't last long as a CEO in IT. Salesman switch and a private one. Do you think I'm different after Clark? No. You could write an autobiography about this huge success story. Ex-popular live stream group leader to tech CEO. Success story. Sounds like he's worked hard. Yuya Kurosawa's a success story, huh? Why don't we have a clue for this? Popular live stream group leader, why don't we have a clue for this? Why did neither of the girls comment on it? Anyway. Kurosawa-san sounds like an impressive person. Why would such a big name CEO come to us for help? I wonder what happened to him. We've only heard people talk about him as if they saw some celeb in town. Haven't heard of any real issues yet. Unlike with Mayuzaki-san, his company seems to have a good reputation. All that's left is to talk to the man himself. Good luck, Sammy. Minutes left. I guess we might be able to get into the building itself. Ah, looks like it's that building there. Jasmine, isn't that an actual size skyscraper? Yeah, I know it. CEO must be holed up in his penthouse. So I should just tell the reception lady that we have an appointment? Yep. Also, try to relax a bit. Understood. Okay. We probably stop here because this entire scene now could go places, right? We might not make it up to the office even. We might get sent somewhere else. We might get kidnapped. Who knows? We'll probably get sent up to the office. But we don't know for sure. So yeah. We'll stop here at the start of the 5th case and see what happens tomorrow. Anything could happen. She's probably the murderer, right? Yeah, thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it. I hope. Start talking. Have a wonderful evening. You know how many cases there are? There are 6 chapters in the achievement. So I know there are 6 chapters. I don't know how many cases there are. I don't know if the last one is kind of a wrap-up thing or a separate case. But yeah, we should be... I'm pretty sure there are 6 anyway. Let me check. Okay, there are 6 episodes here. There are 6 episodes and 1 achievement for each episode. For completing each episode. So, pretty straightforward game. Achievement-wise. Okay, bye. Have a wonderful evening. Sleep well. See you tomorrow. Thanks for coming. Rest your mad lips. Sure. Rest your tea box. Rest your boxes of tea as well. See you tomorrow. Ta-ta.